Good morning. First of all, I just want to say I'm so glad that Stacy Ryan came up and said what she said, because she put things into words that I've never been able to say. So I'm just going to say thank you, Stacy, and ditto for everything she said about you guys. I'm here to tell you this morning, and I think I made an announcement kind of over there on the side of the stage, but the T-shirts are going to be here on Monday. Please do not come on Monday and try to pick up your T-shirts. We have to sort them and get them numbered and everything. Once we have that done, I am going to be sending out an email to let you know when you can come and where to come to pick up your T-shirts. That includes any T-shirts that you have purchased. So just bear with us and we'll get you your T-shirts. Fly-In Headquarters team has been working very, very diligently through all kinds of little snafus to get your credential packages filled. We've had a couple of things where it took probably about 7 of us to get, at the beginning of the week, to get the process started because we ran into something that we didn't realize that the system was doing. We got that corrected. The thing that I will tell you, Fly-In Headquarters will be open today. Joe, Gail, and Doris will be there to help you with getting your packages. Please review what's in your packet. If it isn't what you ordered or if there's a problem, please let the ladies know, but please be patient. This has been a process. It's a new process, and we're all learning it. So please take your time with them and explain to them what you thought you ordered. The system may be telling them something completely different. So just be patient with them, and we'll get your package straightened out if it's incorrect. I think for the most part it's working pretty well, but just take your time, review everything, and if they can't solve it for you, come to me and I'll get it solved for you. There's some backdoor stuff that I can do in order to correct some things. We're having some duplication issues with some volunteer ID numbers that are causing some credential requests not to show up. So work with us on that. And I apologize. We're going to work through these kinks, and next year I'm sure it's going to work a lot better. I really do appreciate everything that y'all have done. The emails, I know that some of you are getting pretty weary with the process, but y'all have stuck with it, and I think for the most part everybody's jumped in and done a really great job, and I appreciate that very, very much. I do want to say that I've thanked Charlie every time I've come up here. I want to give him another thank you and to let you know that Charlie is right now, he's in the hospital, and hopefully recovering, and hopefully will be coming home soon. But Charlie, if you're happening to listening to the show today, I'm wishing you the best, and thank you for everything that you've done. The how may I help you buttons, I have a limited number in a box in the back. Fly-In Headquarters also will have the buttons there. I delivered 2 boxes up there this morning before the meeting. So if you can't get your buttons here, please pick them up at Fly-In Headquarters. They also have your chairman hats. If you have not picked up your chairman hats, they have the list to work from, so you can pick up your chairman hats when you go up to pick up your credentials. Okay, I'm going to have to take this off the clipboard. Okay, most of you should have received a volunteer staff handbook by email. The chairman, if you'll make sure that you share that with your volunteers, that is another piece of publication that is very good to have available to help your volunteers and your guests. That volunteer handbook is also on the chairman page of the Sun and Fun website. If you have not received a copy of the volunteer handbook, please let me know and I will get you a copy. Going back to the volunteer T-shirts, March the 19th, which is day after tomorrow, is the last day that you can order, either purchase T-shirts or go online and order your complimentary T-shirts. So if you haven't got shirt sizes for any of your volunteers, please get that done, because after the 19th we're cutting it off. We're really close to our max on the printing of the T-shirts. Okay, in the volunteer handbook we added parts for the emergency procedures. As a staff, we've done a lot of evaluating, going through and learning new procedures for ourselves in case we have another emergency, God forbid, like we did last year. And there's a couple of sections in the volunteer handbook that touch on that for things that you need to do. And you will be receiving an email. In that regard, you will be receiving an email from me in the next couple of days telling you who your staff liaison contact is with their contact information, because you're directed in the volunteer handbook, if there is an emergency, of course, you first report that emergency to our emergency team, but then you need to make contact to the staff liaison. So Chairman, please watch for that email from me, and then you need to share that information with your leadership in case you're not on staff or working a particular time when that emergency might occur. So any chairman and co-chairman at least need to have that information for your area so you know who to contact in case of an emergency. Rich Denton asked me to make mention of to give you a better idea of where the kitchen is going to be, the volunteer kitchen, because he has asked that you return the styrofoam buckets, the coolers, to the kitchen each day by 6 o'clock in order for your lunches to be prepared for the next day. So the kitchen is going to be where the road is coming up behind the pavilion, that loading dock there. They're going to be working out of that area. So when you get finished with your styrofoam coolers from your daily lunches, please bring them to that location. And I'm talking about this area right here. There's a loading dock right here that you can come up to, and I guess just set the styrofoam containers on that dock and they will take it from there. Okay, we touched again on information. The best way to find your guest, to answer questions for your guest or your volunteers is the program book, the info guide, the map, our website if you've had a chance to peruse it, the volunteer handbook. The other thing I just want to touch again that I mentioned last week or the last meeting, we're asking that all operational areas on Sunday stay open until at least 6 o'clock if possible, so everyone that's attending the event on Sunday can see a fully operational event and get their money's worth and kind of find out what we're about. A lot of our local guests wait until the weekend to come out here and experience our event. We want to let them see what's so special about our event. So please stay open for as long as you can and stay operational. The Tail Bragger Party will be at 7 p.m. in the fan pavilion. I've mentioned the WASP 99 luncheon will be held on Thursday during the event, and it's open to the public. Tickets are $18. Please contact Nancy Wright or Barbara Sergio. On-site transportation volunteers will be having a meeting today at 1 o'clock in the location where their tent is normally erected in the on-site transportation depot area. And also, Barbara Matthews has asked me to mention again about the mentoring program for the CFAA students. I'm not sure where they are in the process as far as contacting you for mentoring the students, but if you have need of the students, please contact Barbara. She is on the chairman's list. We want to put these kids in and get them involved in the event, so it's very important that we bring them into the event and include them and teach them what we're doing here. Stacy talked about legacy. This is the time that we need to make sure that our legacy is safe and the years that we've put in here go forward and they continue on. So please work with Barbara and Lori Bradner and get that process started for us. We really appreciate that. With that being said, I'm going to bring Robin McFarland, or Robin Hood as some of you may know her as, up to the stage. I know. I thank each one of you. I hope everybody has a wonderful event. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you.